Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me for this event. Today, I'm pleased to bring updates about Vale base metals and special water operations in Newfoundland and the Labrador. So this is just our disclaimer to say that the presentation may contain uncertainties and it may change. So I will start by presenting a short video, just 1 minute video, that talks about our low carbon nickel copper products. So, Vale Base Metals is a global mining company, and we operate in Japan, Indonesia, South America, and Brazil, and in North America. And here in Newfoundland, Labrador, we have our operations in Voisey's Bay and Long Harbor. So, batteries. We are always talking about batteries, but I would like to clarify that our products are not only suitable for batteries. Of course, batteries is the future of the business. We understand that as a critical minerals producers, we have always to be connected with the external marketing for EVs. But our nickel, it's also used to high-grade alloys, special steel, and of course, in the regular stainless steel market. And you can see in the charts that year over year, we have basically predicted a 5% increase in the demand. What it means that it will be a very good news for the whole business. So we are in the right time, we have the right assets, and we have the right actions. So right time, we are in the middle of the energy transition. Some of the colleagues that presented said by 2037, we will have 70% of EVs on the streets, and by 2050, when we also aim to be net zero, we should have 100% what EVs. So what exactly right assets? Vale Base Metals owns the biggest and cleaner assets in the world. And here in Newfoundland, Labrador, our operations in Voisey's Bay and Long Harbor are very, very low carbon. So we have just carved out. So we officially are a totally different, totally separated entity. So we have transitioned successfully from Vale SA. So basically, we have our own governances. We closed a deal with Manara Minerals. And of course, we started the investments of PTVI as a strategic decision. And we officially concluded the first phase of the asset review. What exactly is the asset review? So when we started the carving out, we started a comprehensive analysis of the assets to understand where exactly the value is and how to unlock this value. So we officially concluded the first phase, and we start a series of new investments in the business that will allow us to unlock even more value. So I said that Vale Base Metals is a leader in carbon emissions, but where exactly we are in Newfoundland and Labrador? On the left chart, we can see Voisey's Bay and Long Harbor operations. The charts contain all the major players in the world and where we are. We are exactly on the top left of the chart with one of the lowest carbon emissions. For copper, is not so different. As you can see, Voices Bay is very well positioned as a green product. So now moving to our operations in Newfoundland, Labrador. I really like this slide because we know how important investments are. So we invested already almost $18 billion in this province, 11 of which in capital investment, more than 7 billion for now in operational expenses. And really glad to say that 79% of the investments, in special in our Voices Bay mine expansion, was expended among the Aboriginal groups from the Innu Nations in Newfoundland government. We are really connected with our communities. So we have partnerships with Memorial, the College of North Atlantic. We have also engagement with a series of food banks across the province, and also the Genway Children's Hospital. So our success is driven by people. So we have 4,000 direct and indirect employees in Vale, Newfoundland, Labrador. 26% of them are women, and 27% are IBA beneficiaries in Labrador. This is an expressive, really expressive number. And in our operations, especially when in Labrador, we produce basically two products. We produce copper concentrate and nickel concentrate. All the copper concentrate is shipped directly to Europe to our clients, and the nickel concentrate that's still rich in cobalt and copper is shipped direct to operations in Long Harbour. So in Long Harbour, we refine the product to the final stage where we produce nickel, copper, and cobalt in a high grade. Voices Bay. So Voices Bay, we are at this moment concluding the project that was designed many years ago. So after several years and $4 billion in investment, we successfully transitioned from open pit to underground. At this moment, we are 99.6% of the project, and this will be creating not only value for Newfoundland Labrador, but for the whole world, because our products will be floating all around. Let me show a peek of our constructions in Voices Bay. These are our surface equipments, tanks, power plant in the back, conveyor belt from the exit to the port of Eastern Deeps, the underground gallery, the assembly of the conveyor belt, some of the infrastructures, electrical rooms, gallery for the conveyor belt. This is the power plant, Eastern Deeps power plant. That's the heavy truck shop, Labrador Bay, all new. So what exactly is this transition about? So Voices Bay used to operate in it was originally designed to operate in an open pit mine. And the major pit, it's depleted, and then we start the project to go underground. I remember some of colleagues shared that many years ago, they said that we would never be underground, and here we are. We have now two major fully operational mines, Reed Brook and Eastern Deeps. Reed Brook has achieved the nameplate capacity in October, and Eastern Deeps it's concluding we are concluding the construction, and we should be fully operational, not fully operational, but ramping up by December this year. So I have to talk about exploration. Exploration is something that really excites me because this talks about the future. So we have been drilling in Labrador in our operations more than ever. So we have found several good intersections. What that means? It means that we expect to share good news very soon. So Voices Bay, in the center we can see the picture of the void, on the left the Disco Hill mine, and the two underground mines, Reed Brook and Eastern Deeps. And when we see opportunity, it means that we have found very good drill cores results. So in our operations in Voices Bay cannot be detached from Long Harbour. We are Vale, Newfoundland, Labrador. So all material that are produced in Voices Bay is shipped directly to Long Harbour or refinery. Just out of curiosity, only the amphitheater of the site is bigger than St. John's downtown. It's a really big facility, and it's a hydromet facility, the top notch technology, and really, really low carbon emission. So we have basically 4 products out of Long Harbour. 2 nickel grades, pure nickel, 99.8 and 99.9%. We produce also pure copper and cobalt. So we are always looking into the future. And as I said, the results from the exploration are really marvelous. And when I saw these results, I can see that we will be operating in Newfoundland and Labrador for many, many generations to come. So, but before I finish, I would like to say thank you very much to all the partners, all the Innu Nation members and Inuit governments, and our employees. We are 4,000, and without them, we cannot make nothing. So, thank you very much.